Hey guys, it is Kason here. I'm just gonna say now, this is sort of going to be a long video, just explaining basically this is the story of my life. No puns and jokes attended. It has the ups and downs, the usual. I just want to do this. Okay, so this isn't really going to be like in too much good detail, but freaking my coat's shutting the door. I need like absolute silence. Okay. So I was born in Tennessee. Freaking door still won't shut. Sorry guys. Freaking coat. There we go. So I was born in Tennessee, raised in North Carolina, and okay, so my dad was cheating on my mom at the time. My mom knew. She didn't get, too crazy on him. But like, until she finally had enough of it, because it was a lot. It wasn't just like one time. And she divorced him, and we moved into Pennsylvania with my grandparents. And I can't really remember a lot. I think I was about 3 whenever that happened, yeah. And so I've only really seen in my entire lifetime, like last time I saw my dad was 3, like 5 years ago, I believe. Yeah, 4 years ago. Last time I seen my father, because he's a piece of crap. Okay, so skip maybe like 3 years later. I'm like 9. We move into this house on Columbia Street. Not really gonna get into too many details, but like we had a landlord, sort of a prick. Yeah, but he would always like hide it. But yeah, but well, my mom was smoking at the time, but she was quitting, and this tidy shirt looks like I'm a hippie, but I just felt like wearing it. Yeah. So my mom met this guy Ben, and they started dating, and it was a really good relationship. They've had just a couple breakups, but they're good now. That's where we're at properly right now. So we got 5 ducks, and about 2 years go by. She met him in 2014, and we got cat Stella. I've had her ever since I was a baby. And sorry if I get like emotional, but this is sort of like hard for me to explain. I'm only like 10 years old, so my grandmother, I was so close with her, like you guys have no clue. Like, it's not like I would just go there and be like, eh. I was like, she was basically a second mother to me. Okay, so I think it was like her kidney, she got like C. diff, and it just got so bad toward the point we had to take her to the hospital, and a week passes, and she does too. Yeah, and just a lot of stuff really happened, really. I mean, I still cry every night. It was only about a year ago, guys. It's 2016 currently. And yeah, just our family basically broke. Like, it was like this, and then now it's like. And it's just been crazy. Like, there's just been so much going on. Like, everybody fights. It's terrible. And it's like, I see my friends' family and stuff, and I'm like, our family shouldn't be like that. And it's just, my pap has a detached retina. Oh, Jesus. I skip a couple years before all these crazy events. My mom was working, you know, with special needs people up at St. Andrews, something like that, St. Andrews or Hiram G. Yeah, Hiram G. And she had to help this one girl who weighed a lot. And she basically screwed up her shoulder. It was like that for about a year till she finally went to the doctor. She had 2 surgeries. First one was Dr. Rodella. He was a dick. He literally was like, yeah, it was like, yeah, you guys sort of get where I'm going with this. And it's just, he screwed up my mom's first surgery, made her shoulder worse. And her second surgery, they had to scrape some of her bone off. And she's getting better now. But yeah, and I'm just going to say some more events, just like this sort of like bonus stuff. I had another dog before Maggie. Her name was Montana, the very first dog I had. Greatest dog on earth. Golden Retriever. She died of a stomach tumor. Guys, I'm not complaining that my life is like, so bad for me or anything like that. I'm just saying, what? Making a story of my life. There's my mom currently.
Here, focus on that. That's me. That's me.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
The event that I was just talking about is your shoulder. Yeah.
That sucks. But, what are you doing with this stuff? Or are we just leaving it here and just pushing it back under there? That was close. She tried. She tried to bypass it, but...
I'm gonna take most of the stuff home.
Okay, but you can't leave the bed like this.
I will. So yeah, guys, I'm not ending the video or anything, but like I said, I forget some. Okay, I'll tell you guys another thing. Let's see, where is it? Okay, right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I have like a scar on my arm. You guys might be able to pick it up. But when I was a baby, I dropped an iron on my arm, and it singed it, and I have a pretty decent scar. My mom was bawling her eyes out, trying to get me to a doctor. I wasn't even crying. I was just sitting there going, "No cry, Mom, peach," because I wanted peach, and I got myself peach. Ate that. By the time they got me to the doctors, I fell asleep. Yep. And but I'll explain some of the stuff that I did with my grandmother. It was I'd always go to her house because it sort of sucked. I mean, we were struggling with money. We needed it. I mean, we pushed through every single paycheck. And every weekend I was at my nanny's basically. And I would always take my Xbox there and she would play with me. She always liked playing Lego games with me. And it's wow. To have somebody that special taken away from you. Sorry guys, I'm actually starting to tear up a little bit. It's the worst pain. I mean, so many people know what I'm talking about. If anybody who watches this has grandparent or anything that passes, it's destroying. It's feeling you take a knife and just sitting there cutting yourself with it. thing that really gets me, though, is that we went to go see the Fast and Furious 6. And we saw the preview for Jurassic World. Of course, we have every single Jurassic Park. And she said, we'll have to go see that. We never did. So that's the part that always gets me. And the whole time, I was in the hospital with her. I was always there. Like, whenever she was always in the hospital, I was always there with her. No matter what. And whenever my pap passes or whatever, I'm going to be destroyed. If she was still here, I have so much to tell her. But I can't. I'm sorry, guys. If this ever does make it to YouTube, I'm just... Things can escalate quickly. Like, for example, 1 second of my life, I'm having a good time. We were on vacation before she passed for whatever. Or we were about to go to a vacation. Life was good. Then my grandmother passes. And it's like, whenever that happens, it's like, you just like, it's like, I would do anything to have her back. Like, anything. It's just too much. So yeah, guys. This has been the story of my life. I might start doing, like, okay, it's a sort of off topic, but I'm going to try to change the subject. I think it's the best. I'm going to start doing music videos. Like, I'm probably going to try to do one now. So, bye guys, it will cheer me up.